Modded.
Thing.
Right, good day guys. Episode 29, as usual, deadlines are 13th of the month for our upload on the 15th. And let's get right into it. And the first one we got here is Colour Punk. And this is the only photos he's sent. He says it's called the CDF Hand Cannon V2. Custom paint job with hockey tape for grip with future built-in cheap laser pointer. Comes with custom stand made by my dad, 3D printed. And that's it, one photo, but nice little build. Paint job's nice and clean and neat. And I like the idea of a future laser pointer. Yeah, I am coming around to these little pistols. I really didn't like them, but having done a few, they're a great little small project that you can get done if you want in a day just with paint. And with the addition of a few bits and pieces, maybe a day, two or 3 days. So, yeah, very nicely done. Next up we have Papa Bludgeon. And this is a weird little thing. He says he's found a way to fix his secret strike and improve it at the same time. He calls it the adaptive strike, has a brass barrel for half darts and a Picatinny clamp that allows it to be clamped on any appropriate grip. He's released a kit of this, and I'll put a link down below on Thingiverse. So basically you've got a single shot pressure vessel Nerf blaster on a master key. And try saying that fast. Very well done. It's good to see people pushing the boundaries in different ways, not just doing bigger or faster or everything, doing strange little things. I'm really enjoying some of the stuff that's coming in. Okay, this is from Roland D. It's his other cut down one. The first one was Retaliator I featured in the last movie. This one's called Eat. Cut down barrel, made it slide priming, so no performance mod. It would be too hard to prime. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Closed the barrel end with the original end of the long barrel, added a screw to the jam door so it moves with the priming action. Oh, that's a clever idea. And kept a lot of orange. Yes, safe again. So basically a very nice little compact looking blaster. I really like it. I mean, if you could put flywheels and that and the batteries and everything and keep it the same size, you've got yourself a Scorpion. It looks so cool. Very nicely done. Okie dokie, moving on. We have a, I guess you'd call it a gallery of a few from Nils A. Now, what he says here is it's a Warhammer 40k Viking style loadout. Fair enough. He loves the whole 40k design. Yes, I quite like it too. And it's a big crazy loadout, and the first blaster is, as you can tell, an NX shot crusher as the base. He's used flat black and high gloss red and gold as concept colours, so that's going to link all the blasters throughout the series. The next stuff, apart from the main blaster being the crusher, which is really nicely done, and even, you know, he's got the little purity seals and things on there, like the look of it. He's got a ultra speed as the assault blaster, and that's a weird looking little thing, but still like it. You know my fondness for bullpups, and this sort of, it almost lends itself to it. It is sort of it is bullpupish in a way that it carries a second magazine. I actually had to look this up. I didn't even know what series it was. I didn't even remember the word ultra, but obviously a flywheel blaster, very nicely done with an extended barrel. He's got both a Centurion and a Thunderhawk as the sniper weapons in his kit. Now the Centurion photo is rather small, that's the only one he sent me. The Thunderhawk is a series of photos as it goes through its paint job, and he's done a really nice neat paint job there. Looks really good. I have used the Thunderhawk before, and I do want to do it again. I've got a couple of them. I've always felt it lend itself well to being modified to a rail gun, how a lot of them are drawn in science fiction with sort of two prongs sitting out the front. The projectile is accelerated down, and that sliding body of the Thunderhawk, it's almost 90% there. All you got to do is fill in a couple of little holes and things, and you've got it. But he's done a really good job. Again, colour schemes and paint is all nice and neat. I like the scope on top of it. Yeah, very, very well done. I wonder if the the Viking runes actually spell anything out. That would be an interesting thing to find out. Okay, next up we've got one from Orwell's Warning, and he was lucky this one got in because I actually forgot to download some photos, so I had to go back to email and just discovered this email sitting there. So he says it's just a paint job and an 8K spring upgrade on the Star Wars Death Trooper blaster with the shoulder stock. This is one of his favourite blasters, and the heavy weathering came out pretty good. Montana spray paints as usual. And we've got a little movie here. But it was just basically the sounds the blaster comes with. But he's done a really nice, really heavily weathering, worn paint job on this thing. And I like the fact that it's not just black. I know the Star Wars world universe has addressed that in recent years with a few different colours. But most Stormtrooper blasters you see are black. But this is nice. And it's a really nice colour too. It really suits it, fits in well. Also safe, it's sort of orange. So yeah, well done, well done. I wonder if the stock unfolds, it probably does. Okay, here we have one from Coffin Black Media. And he says, the guts of this Ultra One were shot, so they ended up in the trash, and the shell became this. Haven't decided if I'm going to put it in a diorama or put it up for sale as it's a cosplay prop. I'd like to think it'd be a pretty slick weapon for a vampire hunter character, and yes, that it would. He says he's in the process of making wooden stakes to load the drum, but the weather's a bit cold where he is and he can't get the work done. I think that's a good idea. That'll look pretty cool with sharpened wooden stakes sticking out of that drum. Or you could take those silver little missiles that are in the butt and paint them with wood grain. Pretty easy thing to do. This is a really, really nice blaster. I mean, the Ultra One series as a whole, I'd sort of look at it and go, but the paint job on this is impeccable. It almost looks like it's got, what do they call it? That beaten metal finish on it. Really, really nice. If you're interested, the plaque on the right side of the blasters is a Proverb 30:14, which says, "Don't be greedy, merciless and cruel as wolves, tearing into the poor and feasting on them, shredding the needy to pieces, only discard them." Yeah, they don't beat around the bush, those proverbs, do they? I guess it fits with this sort of gun, sort of a instruction for the user. Only use it to kill vampires, I guess. This is a really nice build. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed with it. I like practically everything about it. The colour scheme, the weathering, I'm really taken with the way he's subtly picked out details in this metallic gold, bronze, whatever it is, that isn't too blingy. It blends with the rest of the paint job. It's really, really nice. And the little touches like the crucifix on the chain, the Proverbs plaque. Yeah, very, very nicely done. You're a master craftsman, Coffin Black. Really are. Love it. Okay, last one I've got. I've actually deliberately put this last because I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. It's from Ivan V, and he's actually found a use for the Fortnite Boss Merg, and it's a repaint in a Dakar aesthetics, and if you don't know what it means, just orcs from 40k. He says he's removed the air restrictor and gave it a rival satin spring with a tapered up greased plunger head. Also added some lighting in the back for a cosplay pics or so. Oh, I didn't notice that in the photos. Impressive. Yeah, but this thing looks gorgeous. What he's done paint-wise is just brilliant. If you know the Orc universe, Flames are one of the clans, and Czechs, black and white Czechs, and one of the others, the Goths, I believe. But it works well. It looks really, really good. I've actually got one of these around somewhere, and I was debating what to do with it. I was going to chop it up and make it into a bolter, but I could save myself a lot of work by just putting a really weird orcish paint job on it. This is really, really nice. Now, I'm not sure if this bolter actually comes with that buttstock. I think it does, which would make things a lot easier. But it looks like he's converted this to fire megas, and I'm going by the mega darts. I might be completely wrong. It might fire megas already. You know, I probably am. I don't know. But yeah, it looks really, really good. And I like the little touches he's added, like the jagged metal and the straps with the rivets holding the foregrip on. Brilliantly done, brilliantly done. Excellent work. Even the skull mask, the skull moffat he's cut to fit the front plate. Oh, just love it when people go to that extra mile for that extra little bit of detail. Brilliant work, mate. Now that's it for this movie. Didn't have a lot of submissions, I guess, Christmas time, etc., etc. All right, see you next time, guys. Bye for now.